So I wanted to talk a little bit about what it's like to approach weight loss surgery. I've done a lot of research, and I was actually pretty skeptical of any kind of weight loss surgery for a while now. I've been watching Big Medicine on the Discovery networks. I've done a lot of reading of blogs and online chat groups, and I really wanted to go over this decision and the implications of it with a fine-tooth comb. So that's what I did. And I really only became interested in it after my mother-in-law talked about an actress on Guiding Light that had had lap band surgery. And I thought, well, why not? I might as well look into it. So I came home from that weekend and I started my research, and I really just started asking myself if this was a tool that I thought I could utilize and how much it would impact my life. But I guess going backwards a little bit, I've dealt with weight all of my life, probably since at least first or second grade. And I've tried countless weight loss programs. I've tried to exercise and diet on my own. Any new book that's come down the pike I've purchased or looked at, and I'm really just discouraged. I've been in a weight loss group for the past year, and I'm actually heavier than when I started. So and I had used a personal trainer last summer and have been trying to exercise at the Y. Just all of these things, but I'm still not getting to where I want to be. So I had to look at why, and I really think the reason is my eating. And what was neat about the lap band, and in my case the Realize band in particular, is that it's going to restrict how much I can eat. I'm only going to have room in my stomach for probably about a half a cup of food. And what I've been told is that I won't be drinking beverages with my meals, and I'll be starting with my protein, continuing with a vegetable, and may not even have room for a starch at each meal. So, and I probably won't be snacking that much either. So when I looked at this, I thought, well, it's not that much different than what I've been trying to do, but it's just going to be that restriction that I need to curb my appetite. And because there isn't, it's laparoscopic surgery, it is surgery, and it's elective, I understand that, but at the same time, I guess I'm just ready for something drastic. The things I've tried in the past just haven't worked, and I don't know, I looked 20 and 30 years ahead and thought, I'm approaching age 35. This is not going to get easier. And so anyway, I will have a little bit of scarring from the laparoscopic procedure, and probably a week to 2 weeks of recovery. But that really didn't seem that bad when I thought about my future, and I thought about the fact that I'm just not able to do the things that I want to do right now. I want to learn how to ski, and I want to ride bikes with our son, and I want to go rock climbing. All these things that in my mind were never possibilities. And with wanting to lose the weight, they are possibilities. But with the lap band, they're on the verge of becoming realities, I feel. So it really hasn't been that long of a process for me. I started in April at an information session with the Reading Weight Management Center, and I was able to get an appointment with the surgeon on July 1st. So my husband and I met with him, and we went over all of our questions and concerns, and he really spent a lot of time with us, and I appreciated that. And this week I'll have my third and final visit with the nutritionist before my surgery, and we're going to talk about, you know, the liquid diet that I need to do before surgery day, and then also the modified diet that I'll need to follow after surgery and beyond. And let's see what else. Oh, I had to fill out a psychological evaluation, and I need to go and have, I think it's like a 2-hour appointment with a psychologist, just to make sure that I'm making the right decision and that I'm a good candidate for this surgery. And I think other than that, I have a pre-op appointment, and that's at the end of October, and I'm looking at a November surgery date. So most of the time people approach me and they want to know how I feel about the decision and why I came to the decision. But the biggest question that people have asked me, which is kind of strange when you think about surgery, is whether I'm excited. And, you know, really this has been a weight off my shoulders, no pun intended. But just coming to this decision and realizing that pretty soon I can buy smaller clothes and I'll be able to get around a little better, and I'll be able to do more things, be more active. I am excited. And, you know, I really didn't take the decision lightly, because I don't sign up for, you know, elective tests, let alone surgeries. I mean, I think the only other surgery I've ever had was my wisdom teeth out. So, you know, I'm not a big proponent of, you know, sign me up for the latest thing. But really what this came down to is, you know, I'm seeing people having success with this surgery. It's not as drastic, in my view, as gastric bypass, which some people need. And I don't look down on anyone who's gone that route. I'm only saying that for me, this seemed like the best option. And God forbid something happen and my body totally misreact to all of this, we can back out of it. And again, that's not something I take lightly either. I want this to be a permanent change, but my husband and I just felt comfortable with the fact that we can undo this surgery rather than, say, the gastric bypass procedure where they're actually cutting organs away. So thanks for listening. I hope I answered some of your questions, and you know, really I'm just excited about this journey, and I'm glad that you're walking alongside me during it. So thanks. I'll see you next time.